Oh no! Is this gonna be like famous political people we should know and it's hilarious that we don't and we're gonna look stupid? This is one of those things where it's like, well, these people don't know anything and they should.
I just want to ask you if you know who this man is.
Not a clue.
No.
No.
Nope. No.
No.
No idea.
No, should I? Is this embarrassing?
Looks like a politician.
Yeah, it does.
Newt Gingrich's younger brother.
Do you know who this man is?
Maybe I should, shouldn't I?
His name's John Manley.
Manly, that's it.
He's the president of the Canadian Council of Chief Executives.
Okay.
Do you know what that group is?
No.
So that,
Enlighten me.
the CCCE,
CC.
the Canadian Council of Chief Executives.
Wow, that's a big title.
It's an organization of 150 of the largest, most powerful corporations in Canada. So all the CEOs from the companies like Shell or media companies, they all sit in this council together. They have assets of over 3.5 trillion and revenues of over 800 billion a year.
And that guy's in charge of it all?
Yeah, so AKA he's like the king of Canada. The government has been giving them quite the tax breaks lately. So how much money after these tax breaks do you think that they're sitting on? Is it A, 250 million, B, 800 million, C, 10 billion, or D, 526 billion?
10 billion.
800 million.
10 billion?
10 billion. No, 526 billion. 800 million?
They shouldn't be sitting on any of these figures, to be honest with you.
I know they are getting a lot of corporate tax breaks, but I'm not too sure how much money they have based on that. But I know Stephen Harper has been doing that, so they're sitting on $10 billion.
800 million?
C.
Actually, yeah, I would say
C is the lucky number.
C. Let's
letter
go
of
with
the
C.
day.
10 billion.
If it's 150 companies each over with like net worths of around 200 to 500 billion dollars, it's pretty big.
Actually, do you think it would be D? Okay, you go C. I'm gonna go D. I'm gonna go
10
D.
billion.
I'm gonna say 526 billion.
I would say 250 million maybe.
It's actually D, 526 billion.
Ooh, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's
it
ridiculous.
is. So the answer is actually D, 520.
Holy.
Are you serious?
That's insane. That's a lot of money.
That's
So
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, sure.
You could like buy like a few Cokes with that, eh? With all this money that they're sitting on and all the power that they have, what sort of government policies do they support? Do they A, lower the corporate tax rate, B, cut social programs, C, cut workers' pensions, or all of the above?
If they're cutting the social programs, then it's not good, especially with nowadays the economy. A lot of people are out of work.
Cutting workers' pensions, maybe?
I know of childcare is for sure because my sister's in early childhood education. She tried to get a job for childcare. Lower the corporate tax rate. I know they've been trying to do that just because I've been watching the news.
Yeah.
Cut workers' pensions, though, I never heard of that, but that's probably happening in the automotive industries a lot.
I know that's happening for teachers for sure.
It's actually D.
Really?
Yeah. So they want to do all of these things.
Yeah, it is scary.
It is crazy.
That definitely angers me a little bit.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being ripped off.
They're getting $526 billion after their tax breaks, and they're supporting to cut pensions, cut social programs, and to keep lowering the corporate
So
tax
they're
rate.
not there for the middle guy or the poor guy, period. It's ridiculous. The amount of the money they're sitting on, they should be ashamed of themselves.
It's kind of astonishing the amount of money that they're making, and everybody else, like people in Africa or other places in the world, are suffering.
If they were legitimately making jobs, then fine, great, have a good time. But they usually just kind of keep the money in tax, like end of year bonuses, as far as I know.
In order to stop big companies, you need to literally take everyone who supports them and just crumble their foundation. But that's hard because so many people depend on these massive corporations in order to like live their lives. What do I do? Do I like help or do I like just maintain status quo?
Not everybody even knows what's going on, so
Yeah.
they don't even get to that point.
What's his name again?
John Manley.
John Manley.
Yes.
Okay.
Manly, that's a good last name.
Yeah.
That's a solid last name.
There you go.
Thanks, you.
Thanks so much for stopping, guys.
Not mainstream media. Thanks.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.
one.